How's it going, guys? It's Monday, 15th of May, 2017, and this morning I just had the a startup idea or a product idea. I just don't want to call it startup first because you know I don't want to have big expectation for it. But so yeah, here's my first day of the journey developing the product. Um, so I basically have this kind of problem that I'm trying to solve. Uh, so I'm a college student, basically a student. I just really want to make money. I want to become an entrepreneur, and I don't really know how. But what if I actually can rent my suits? And one of the first step when you have a product idea is to validate your product idea, or if you have startup idea, you need to validate it so that you don't spend months and months or weeks um, not having uh, spending weeks not sleeping just because you put so much effort coding on the application while you don't even you're not even sure that the problems even exist, or you know what's the point of making a plane if there will be no uh, passengers riding it. I guess it's important for you to know who your target audience is and what do they need, and basically it's just talk to them. And what I did this day is I make a questionnaire in with Google Form, and I had like 6 questions in the form and sent it to around 12 or 13 people and my friends, and re- and record all their responses. And with this I can at least strengthen my hypothesis or my idea and what is their need. So yeah, first step, first day working on this product idea is to validate it. And not and also why you should validate it is because the best product itself, like maybe Facebook, Google, Apple, Airbnb, and other product or startup you call it, exists because there are a lot of people having the same problem, and these founders of great company or great product are thinking more on about the problem. They don't even think about the solution. I guess that's one of the key to be a great founder, is to think more on the problem, whether you know are there really people who have the same problem with you? If so, then what can you do? And do not think with solution at first, like came out with an app idea solution without coming out with a problem, I guess. Because if you do this, then there won't be there might not be potential users that might download your app or use your product in the future, which is going to be annoying or depressing, because you might have spent hours and hours of working on the product and have spent like thousands of dollars hiring engineers to work on this stuff, but in the end nobody is needing your app because nobody is having the same problem. So first step is validating. So I have done my validation and have record of my users responses, and a lot of them have pretty much have the same responses. And yeah, and the key, I guess, is you I mean not all, but not all of your potential users might have the same conclusion or problem, but you as your founder, it could be your challenge to figure it out whether you know if they say no, it doesn't mean that they say no. It could mean that they don't know what they're supposed to do with their current situation. Like maybe maybe if you're asking, hey, do you find it difficult to do this by why or something like that, they might say, nah, not really. Or sometimes um, it it's not always no, but it could be they don't know. Do you get what I mean? So I guess it's also important to answer why. Um, a lot of startups and great products also came from stupid ideas like Airbnb. Like, who the hell will stay with someone's couch or bed when they even stay in the house? Like, that's dumb. Like, staying in someone's house when why wouldn't I just go to hotels? That's dumb. But in the end, we really need that. So that's might be the most challenging part. And here I'm just gonna show you guys the Google response that I just is. So what I did was I give this kind of questionnaire to my users, potential users, and yeah, I recorded a response and I even put them on a spreadsheet so that I can see how they're doing. So yeah, once you have the idea, you need to validate it. That's number one. And next, I'm going to think on the prototype, like features that you are trying to put in your app or product. And yeah, prototype, I'm gonna think about that. That's my second tab. Hopefully I'm gonna be ready for tomorrow and after the prototype, so that I can move on and build that app as soon as possible. It could be full of crash, could be full of bugs, but I'm trying as hard as I could to build it in less than 3 days. That's ridiculous because I'm gonna do it all by myself. But the point is to see whether people need your app or not. So yeah, that's my first day, Monday, May 15, 2017, is to validate your idea. And the thing that I learned so far is, in my first day of doing this lean startup process, is that not all of your potential users are going to say yes. Some of them will say yes, some of them will say no with the things you're asking. But I think you don't need all of them to say yes. Some of them can say no. Some of them might say, I don't know, maybe, or yes. But I think you just need like a couple of yes. You don't have to make like all of them say yes with your problem or with your idea, because yeah, if they like really have this problem and agree with your problem, meaning you can solve it and help them, and your next job is to scale it, which is not that hard. If you know who your target user is, whether they are only like a couple of people, like 10 or several, like maybe like 12 or 20, but they really need your solution, then it could be a really successful product idea, because they really need it. It's a existing problem, even if only a couple of people agree with you. And yeah, and these people represent like a lot of millions of people around the world. And even though it's only like maybe around 20 or 30 people need it, like when I say need it, like they really needed your app. So your next job is to scale it, which is really easy. You just need to contact a couple of bloggers or press release to write about your app, and it will scale. So yeah, first is to validate your idea, outline about it, your business model, your problem, your solution, and everything. And always try to validate the problem, not the solution, not the business model, but the problem. If there are people who really have the same problem with you and think that they need a solution, you're in the right track. See you tomorrow for the second day. Goodbye.